Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. Quick note about my readings, they are for your sun, moon, and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon, or rising sign Capricorn, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you and ultimately which part of you I resonate with as a reader. Before we start, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So before we start, quick announcement. If you would like to get your seat on the Intuition Activation webinar, you can do so on the link in the description box below. It's on the 20th of March, but I'm getting in there early just so that you know and you've got plenty of time. You will be seeing this over the next few weeks, so stay tuned and get ready for your sign up. There's also going to be a couple of goodies as well as the activation session itself. So with that, your key to the week is the Sun card. This is going to be a much easier week for you guys. And I tell you, out of all of the signs, apart from probably Gemini, you guys definitely deserve it the most. It's been a bit of a ride for you guys, and this card basically says that this week you have, I wouldn't say like a free pass, but it's definitely easier. Like one of the things with the Sun card, it provides or it tells you that things are going to be easy. This is where the hardships melt away and you can basically just kind of sit back and say, yeah, okay, I'm ready for easier times of it now. And sometimes that really is the size of it. Other times it will bring you a blessing. Sometimes it will bring you abundance or even a windfall of some kind, or just some really good news. For your actions and options this week, you have the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful, especially given the fact that you have the Sun card. This would be a great week for you to play the lottery. It would be a great week for you to put, you know, just maybe a small sort of speculative thing out into the world, because you have luck on your side this week. You have, you know, something that you've wanted, something that this would be a great week as well to put a petition out. If there's something that you want or need from the universe, this would be a great week for you to speak it out into the world, especially given the fact that the full moon in Virgo is going to be offering a trine energy to your sun, moon, or ascendant, which is phenomenal, right? So this is kind of like that harmonious completion, culmination energy that is coming in for you. And that Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilled, which means luck is in the air and it's definitely on your side. Look at this, you've got the Sun card, right? Great. For your communications and conversations, you have the Ten of Wands. Some burden is being released this week. You have good news coming in for you. So for a select few of you, this could literally be the end of a debt. This could be the end of some sort of financial challenge or hardship. It could also be, as well, for those of you that have had challenges with or at work, this week they could literally just melt away, which is great. So for those of you that are working for somebody else, where you have been feeling the stress or the strain with or from the job, this week it all starts to come good. And it really does as well. For some of you, this is great news about jobs that you have applied for where you're working for other people. This is about promotions as well that some of you have gone for. This is you hearing good news. And for those of you that have been studying anything to do with or within your job sphere, you pass with flying colors. I mean, you know, you wouldn't expect anything less from a Capricorn. For those of you that are business owners, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, your Ten of Wands is really great. Whatever has been stagnant or stuck now starts to move. And also I want to say, like, a decision that you've been waiting for from an external source now comes good for you, right? This is where somebody finally gets back to you and says, oh, you know, I'm really sorry I never come back to you, but I've been really busy. I'd really like to move ahead with A, B, and C. And then for those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, this looks like you have got to the bottom of some sort of health challenge that you might have had. So if it's a chronic illness or like a chronic pain, any sort of chronic fatigue, this week it looks like you're getting results from something that are going to say to you, yes, okay, this is what I've been experiencing, and now you have a reason as to why, which means you can create a plan to feel much better. For your money and materials, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a great week for you guys, really. This Knight of Pentacles as well suggests to me that when it comes to money, this week you are going to have what I would consider maybe not necessarily like a massive windfall, but there's definitely an ease of finances this week and a result coming in for something that maybe you put into practice or into play a long time ago. If you are thinking about signing up for any kind of like pension or saving scheme or anything for your later years, this would be a really good week to do the legwork or to check in with somebody or even a company about setting that up. The energy is definitely there for it. In the immediate, it does look like this week there is going to be a little boost to the finances, which is great. So take the small wins where you get them, right? And then for your home and environment, this is going to be a much steadier and slower week, which I think we can all agree you guys definitely need. I actually feel like this is going to be the week where you're not relied so heavily upon, and that's going to be good for you. For your home and environment, it's kind of all in one, let's say. For your love and relations, you have the Two of Cups. The relationship, the partnership is good. For those of you that are married or in relationships, this is just a really great week for you guys. There's a strong sense of connection. There's a strong sense of love. There's a strong sense of understanding. There's definitely a sense that you guys have come over the biggest part of the hurdle. It's kind of like you've gone over the hump and you're now on the sort of smooth journey on the way back down to the good times, which is phenomenal. For those of you that are single, I mean, this could be a great week to meet someone, even if it is just online. There's a sense here that this person, if you are connecting to someone, they ease your troubles. This is somebody that makes you laugh, somebody that is vibrant, somebody that's warm and open, somebody that's inviting, and also somebody that has come through their own trials and tribulations. There's a sense here that you guys have already been on separate challenging journeys and you've met each other at the point where everything starts to become better. So you know that it's not that kind of, when people have trauma, they kind of flock together and they stay in that space. It's not that. This is something else, and this person really makes you laugh, and I think that's really important. It's definitely something that you need. This looks like a really great week for you guys, and I'm glad to give you that kind of message for a change. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Take care, and I'll see you soon.